welcome back to our next episode of the Girls Lounge podcast. This is our part 2 to our fangirl episode. So if you haven't listened to Wednesday's episode, make sure you go back and listen to that because that's our part 1 where we discuss our origin stories. And we had a guest on our podcast, Kelsey.
Hi, I'm still here.
Unfortunately, that's like.
And now we're going to go into our part 2. So today we're going to be discussing some of our celebrity fangirl eras, of course, which is going to lead us into shows we wish didn't get canceled.
Yes.
We got a lot to say.
Yeah.
And then who we're into now, what our fangirl eras are looking like at present day.
Mm-hmm.
So,
let's get into it. First celebrity fangirl era we have is The Maze Runner. Iconic Dylan O'Brien. Oh, the only reason I watched that movie.
Dylan O'Brien, and then can we talk about also, see, in the moment, no, but the glow up, yes, the eyebrow man.
I'm like trying to remember.
I'm trying to remember his name.
I'm gonna look him up.
Will Poulter?
Yes.
How did that come out of my brain?
Oh my god. Yeah, Kelsey been on fire with the names today.
That's why we got her here.
No, literally.
Okay.
Yes, he really has had a glow up.
We can discuss OG Maze Runner, and then we'll get into him a little bit.
Yep.
Dude, the actor who played Mina.
Me trying to remember. I'm like
the Asian.
Yes.
Asian
Yes.
And then Thomas Brody Sangster? Or is it Sang?
I'm terrible
Newt.
with names.
Newt?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's all you needed to say.
Right.
I'm pretty sure he's British.
Yeah,
Is
probably.
he the redhead one?
No, he's blonde.
He was in Nanny McPhee.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why I thought in redhead. He was in the chess.
Yeah, the chess game.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, the chess game.
Yes, he was in Queen's Gambit, and I was shocked because he still looked fine.
Oh my gosh.
He has not aged, and I'm just like, he was 13 in Nanny McPhee. Did y'all know that? Like, that was
I
a
knew
little
he was
kid.
young.
Yeah, but
his face looks the same.
Yeah, he looked like a little baby.
Like, his body changes, but like his actual face the same.
That's crazy.
No, because the Maze Runner had a chokehold on, I feel like, not just us. I feel like we are not alone.
Like,
we're in the majority in this.
Yeah, I feel like dystopian series, like...
Yes, because that was a time, like, Hunger Games was coming out, Divergent.
Yep.
But something about the Maze Runner, because it was, like, mostly all, like, males.
Yep.
Something about it.
And there was only one girl, and everyone wanted to be the one girl.
They knew what they were doing.
I read fanfics about Maze Runner, too.
And then when they would be, like, you know, they was out there struggling in their little dystopian society, they'd be, like, sweaty.
Yeah, sweaty. Something about, like, the sweatiness and the dirt. It just did something. It really did something.
They knew what they were doing with that cast.
Dude, the running.
Sure did.
Actually, why did Dylan's character run so goofy, though?
No, literally.
Do y'all remember how he would run? Because he'd, like, be flailing.
Like, his shoulders would be moving and everything.
Yeah. That's how you know he wasn't a runner for real. It was fake.
And then, you know, segueing into that dystopian society, the OG, the Hunger Games.
Yes. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I have been obsessed with Josh Hutcherson. Like, before the Hunger Games, because I watched it, like, a little later, him in Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Gosh, the one...
With The Rock?
Yeah, with The Rock and Vanessa Hudgens.
But then the one, Bridge to Terabithia.
Yes!
Yes.
That was my movie.
Yes, I remember watching
so
that
sad.
in elementary school.
Yeah.
Because the girl dies, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's basically his fault, but...
Yeah. Yeah. Just like him and that whole series, and Liam Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Yep, he's in it.
See, controversial. I never understood the Josh Hutcherson. I was never on that train. I'm in the minority in that.
Right, the silence is loud. Yeah. So she's weird. Next question, I was saying.
Oh my gosh, FNAF. You want to bring up FNAF?
Before that, Finnick.
Oh my gosh, how did we almost forget?
Finnick was my number one. Everybody was like, Josh Hutcherson, blah, 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 blah. No, it was Finnick for me.
Oh.
But to be fair, I'm a Sam Claflin girly. Me Before You, Love Rosie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, any movie he is in, I'm there. I am sad. I am watching.
Yeah. Finnick was done 30. I would never forget when he died.
I will never forget when Katniss just watched him do that.
Yeah.
I would have threw my whole body down there and like pushed him up there because there's no way.
Yeah, because
Especially after everything he did for her.
exactly.
After he got married.
And had a baby.
Yeah, no.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
He would have been the
sick.
sweetest dad.
He really was.
With Annie and everything.
Mm.
I can't.
He was carrying that woman through the
He
gate.
was.
It was.
Me personally,
Yeah,
after.
lady.
Yeah.
Maeve. Is that her name? Madge? Something.
Maggie?
It was
Yeah,
Max.
I just rewatched
Oh,
it.
I'm like, Maggie?
It's
No.
something to him.
Mhm.
Oh.
No, because they knew what they were doing with putting him in only sleeveless tops.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the hair, yeah.
Dude, do y'all remember the little sugar cube scene with the horse?
Yes.
His dimples. Oh,
Yes.
his smile.
The smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Finnick was my man.
Yeah, Finnick. I can't believe we almost forgot about him.
Oh.
But also, because we didn't write this down, but I just remembered. So the Hunger Games, the prequel came out recently.
Mm.
And that like just re-brought like my old like middle school self being obsessed with Hunger Games.
No, because I don't even know the like actual guy's name. I just know him. Snow.
Oh,
Snow lands on top.
yeah, Tom Blythe.
Yeah.
Oh, Snowlands on top. Say that again.
Yeah. The amount of edits I got to say.
Like, bruh, he was one of those very few people can do the buzz cut, bleach
Yes.
blonde moment.
He ate it up.
Yeah, he did.
It's meant for him.
He was eating it up before the buzz cut, and then he went and got the buzz cut, and I was
Yeah.
like, wow.
The buzz cut is his look. I feel like he needs to go back to that.
Dude, it's something about the men who just turn psychotic after a
Yes.
woman. Like,
Yes.
it's like, why are you actually like ruining like everybody's lives and killing their families because this one woman
No,
did you
literally.
dirty?
You're still heartbroken.
Yeah,
Like,
something-
damn.
Something about him shooting up in the trees did something to me. I can't
I
even
know.
lie. I can't
He
even
was
lie.
jealous.
Yes. He was
Yeah.
like, Lucy Gray. I was like, I'm here.
Like, what if like she didn't even like place that snake under the scarf? Like, what if the snake actually just like found
The
its way to
slithering
it?
Yeah.
through, yeah.
Like,
no.
dang, you're actually crazy right now.
Yeah.
Shooting a gun in the woods.
But I can fix him. I can
No,
fix
no,
him.
no.
Yeah. I can fix him.
I wouldn't have ran away.
Yeah, I'll be like, I was just going out to get something real quick. Like, we're fine. But, yeah.
Me when I pull up with like the little turnips or whatever they're
Right.
called, like,
Yeah.
I just dropped that.
Really, I was on my way. Chill out.
And
Yeah.
honestly, he was doing everything to protect her.
Right, he was. She's so ungrateful.
Bro, she was in the games, but he was playing the
Yeah.
games.
She was playing checkers. He was playing chess.
Yes, and that would have honestly given me a little bit of Stockholm syndrome.
No, honestly.
I don't
me
know
and you
about
both.
y'all, but
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm right there with you, girl. Don't worry. Yeah, they had me rooting for the bad guys, but
it just
oh well.
Differentiate, you know?
Yeah.
Later
It's-
on,
mhm. Like
young
it just
Cornelius.
Yeah.
it's so like hard seeing like because you know how he turned out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, like ew, he's coughing up blood in Hunger
Yeah.
Games. And
He's
now you're
old
just,
and nasty.
Yeah.
He's old and nasty.
Yeah,
But
I'm
when he
like-
was young.
Like, you
How-
know you should hate him,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
you just can't.
Yeah, like why would they cast Tom Blythe as him? Like
No, because, like, Snow, you know, kill him off.
Mhm.
Don't like him. But Cornelius?
but
Oh,
Cornelius. Yes. Yes.
Bro, like actually, how do you say his name? Coriolanus.
Oh yeah,
Coriolanus,
Coriolanus.
I was like, how do you?
Yeah,
how
it
do
was
you
like
say
something
his
different, but I was just
name?
like Cornelius. Like Cornelius. That's exactly what it is. But yeah.
I just say young Snow.
Yeah, young Snow.
And now, you know, an
FNAF.
OG, the Marvel Universe.
No, FNAF.
Oh!
See,
We'll just
get Liz out of here. She just trying to make sure we don't
She
talk
jumping.
about.
She
Yeah,
jumping.
she don't want to talk about Josh Hutcherson. Y'all, Five Nights at Freddy.
Mm.
When I tell y'all, I ate that movie up. I watched it 2 times. One by myself and one with my family. I made them watch it. It was so good.
Bro, I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it actually
Like
was
I
really
went
good.
with like a group of friends, and it was like a couple guys and like me and Kylie, and it was like they were really hyped because they played the games and like
Mhm.
some of them read the books too. So they knew what they were getting into, but me and Kylie saw Josh Hutcherson and we said, say less.
No, literally me.
Say less. And I surprisingly like was so into it.
Same.
I didn't think I'd like it as much as I did. But like the plot worked.
Yeah, then there's gonna be a second one too.
Mhm.
I don't know if he's gonna be in it, but
I feel like they have to
I-
put him in it to get the same
I-
audience.
I hope, cuz like I feel like there'd be such like a plot hole if he wasn't.
that's true.
And he had a little resurgence with that movie, you know.
It
He was
sure-
popping back up in people's minds.
Sure did.
Didn't
I
I?
loved all the edits.
Didn't I see something where like he signed a contract for that series? The
Probably.
movie franchise? Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Right. I'm glad to see him back in bigger movies.
Mhm.
Because I remember he said, like he liked the Hunger Games, but he wanted to do more, like, indie movies. I'm like, I ain't watching that. No, I was like, unless it's an A24 movie.
He ain't trying to stay in business.
Okay, but now we can get into Marvel. Yeah.
Guys. Okay, Sebastian Stan. Sebastian Stan.
That's all that needs to be said.
Okay, actually, like, him with Anthony Mackie and Chris Evans.
Oh my gosh,
The
the
best
Winter
trio.
Soldier
Yes,
thing?
the
Yup.
trio.
Not Winter Soldier.
Um,
The show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called?
The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was onto
No,
something.
I loved them all together, but Sebastian Stan. That's
Yeah.
how Anthony
Oh
Mackie
my
would say his
gosh.
name, and I'm just like, real.
When he was flirting with the sister with the seafood stuff.
Yeah.
Oh
I was like, I
God.
want to be her.
Mm.
I want to be her. How do I be her?
No,
Like,
because even in, like, you know, Winter Soldier, the Captain America, any movie with Sebastian Stan,
Mm.
fire.
he worked the greasy hair.
He did. He did.
The only man that I like greasy hair on. And then, of course, Chris Evans. I feel like I'm not as much as my Chris Evans era as I used to be. But trust, when I was deep into it, I was deep into it.
I will forever be in my Chris Evans and Sebastian Stan era.
Like, my gosh.
That first movie, when he comes out that little machine.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I swear, the first Captain America movie is, like, my favorite. One of my favorite Marvel movies.
And him and little Peggy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, he like literally like changed the definition of right person, wrong time. He literally went back in time.
Yes.
Got his happy ending. He's like,
Like-
nah, let me switch
Mhm.
this.
See, he's setting the standard very high.
Dude, that's crazy.
And even, like, Chris Evans, like, just the actor.
Great
And he's such,
personality.
like, you can tell he's a good guy. Like him
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
his dog.
He has that,
Aw,
like,
his
golden
dog,
retriever
yes.
personality.
Yeah.
And now he's married, you know. Kudos to him, I
Oh my
guess.
gosh.
Anyways.
I
Yeah.
literally forgot he was married. Why'd you have to bring that up?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Just trying to ruin our day.
Next person.
Tom Holland.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were going to say Tom Hiddleston.
Me too.
Oh.
I was going to say both Toms.
Yeah,
both.
both Toms.
Both
Some-
Toms.
Something about the Toms that are coming out of England. Like, what's in the
Not
water?
really Tom vibe too.
Yeah, what's in the
Yeah.
water?
There's just something about them that makes them spicy.
Yes.
You know?
I can't even lie. You know, Tom Hiddleston, before, like, just the Thor movies and the
Mhm.
Avenger movies, I wasn't really seeing it.
Yeah, me
Everybody
neither.
would be hyping him up, and I was like,
I was
he's
like,
not working the greasy
like he's
hair.
all right, but
But then the show.
The
Yeah.
show.
the show is what
the
got
show
me.
did it.
Bro, his personality, I just love how, like, quick and witty he is.
Yes.
Ooh, it's like,
And he's a dilf.
Yep.
He's a dilf. Yeah.
gosh, he's married too.
Don't you got a
With
kid?
the yeah,
Yeah.
that's why he's
Yeah.
a dilf. And then Tom Holland, of
Yeah.
course. I mean,
Guys.
why?
No more
Like,
needs to be said.
right,
Tom
like-
Holland, Zendaya.
Bro, I want him to be my neighborhood Spider-Man, actually.
Honestly, I've definitely read some Peter Parker fan fiction.
Sure.
He
Like,
embodies Peter Parker perfectly.
and does.
Perfectly.
And does. Ugh. And it's, yeah, that's all I have to say.
It's just like all these people are just so down to earth. Like you just know that they are.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Honestly, they did, like, a great job with the Marvel cast, I feel like. in
Honestly,
that
they
movie.
really
Yeah.
did.
They ate with that one.
Yes, and, like,
the
the
shows,
interviews.
on the other hand.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, the shows, they kind of went downhill.
No. I don't think, I can't even remember the last time I watched, like, an actual Marvel thing.
Me neither.
Did you not watch the recent series of Loki?
Oh, I haven't watched season 2, because I
Oh.
forgot what happened in season 1. I need to rewatch it.
It's good.
But, like, the OG, what do they call it, phase 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no,
No?
because we're in phase 4 right now, aren't we?
Phase 1 through 3, OG
Yeah.
Marvel cast.
But I do have
I
a
can't
popular
believe-
opinion.
Mm-hmm.
The Iron Man movies are so boring to me.
I agree.
Girl, that's
Yeah.
That's so popular.
Oh, it
girl.
is?
That is.
I feel like maybe only men would disagree.
I think so.
Yeah, because I remember I brought it up to my brother and my dad, and my dad loves Iron Man movies, so he's just like, whatever. And my brother was like, but do you know that Iron Man started out? I was like, yes, but that doesn't mean I have to like his movies.
Wait, I was thinking of the Thor movies. Because
Oh.
the Thor movies are so boring. Besides, like, the first one.
I feel like
Two,
the
second.
Thor movies are just like him and what's her name? Mary Jane.
I
Oh,
think
that's-
Jane.
That's something else.
Oh.
Jane? It's Jane. It's not Mary.
Jane. But
Yeah.
you said, but you combine, like, Spider-Man,
like,
like, Mary
yeah.
Jane, like, MJ.
And Thor, I feel like that was just
Yeah.
like the whole plot of all the Thor
Yeah.
movies.
I like Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, that's
though.
the only one that they like really ate with that
Mhm,
one. But then it was just like too try hard for Thor: Love and Thunder or whatever
Yeah.
it was called.
I forgot about that movie.
Same.
Exactly.
I watched it too. I just remember like Greek thingies,
I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about, yeah.
and they're like fighting.
Okay, I will say, like, Robert Downey Jr., I think he's kind of fun.
He looks good.
Like, okay,
He's
but like,
handsome.
have you seen him young?
Yeah,
Young?
yes, young
Yep.
Kim. Yeah,
Girl.
Mhm.
looks too good, too good.
But like when he was peak like Marvel and he was filming, like I thought he was kind of attractive.
I agree with Kelsey.
It was like, it was like when was that the first Marvel's Avengers movie? The first one where like Loki came and
Yeah.
they brought like the aliens and
yeah,
stuff.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that one. Peak.
Peak. Yeah, I don't know. I've honestly never paid that much attention to him like that.
I feel like I got certain edits that kind of put me on.
It's just his personality that I
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes, like the interviews
the
and everything.
confidence. Not know it all, but it is at the same
Mhm.
time.
It's a
like you're
good
not like
know-it-all.
turned off by it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The next one is the It franchise, along with Stranger Things, because they kind of overlap.
Yeah.
When they like came out,
Mm-hmm.
they also have like the same like Finn Wolfhard's in both of them.
Yup.
But that was such a good time.
That was a
because-
time to be alive for real.
Yes, because you had like the paranormal activity in both.
Mm-hmm.
I really like. I never read like the It book, or like watched the original It movie.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, no.
So I was like kind of going in like blind. I knew there was a scary looking clown, but that was pretty much it. But
Yeah.
I think I watched it with my family, and I really liked it.
I remember I watched it. It was like opening weekend. I think it might have been like the day after it came out, and I was obsessed with the rock scene where it's like rock fight, and then they throw it, and their fingers hit at the face. I love that scene, and then I just loved Eddie as a character, super funny. And then I was obsessed with the actor that played Stanley.
Yes.
I like
I-
watching all the interviews of like the cast and everything.
Mhm.
Yes. Because they all because they were so young, they're just so unfiltered and funny.
Yes.
And I feel like they were like our age too. when
Yeah,
all
they-
that was coming
they
out. So
are.
it was
Same
crazy.
age,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
made me like them more.
It was
Mhm.
crazy to see like
Yeah.
someone our age, like dang, they're
Yeah.
They're
doing all this
successful,
stuff.
They're in their
right?
bag.
Yeah.
And it was like kind of like relatable too, because they
Yeah.
were still like not
They were
too
awkward.
deep into Hollywood or
Mhm.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, freak. What was I gonna say? I really loved like nerds.
Same.
They
Growing
made
up,
the
and
nerds
still
trendy.
now, I love like the nerdy guys.
Yeah, like nerdy
And
guys. That's my
especially
type.
in It when they had with Richie, who played Finn. Like Finn played
Mhm,
Richie. He
mhm.
had the glasses.
Yes.
That heavy.
I mean,
Yes.
even in Stranger Things, where they were like little
like their
nerds,
club,
Dungeons
Yeah,
and Dragons, and
nerds,
everything.
what was it, their
like-
AV club?
Yeah.
And it's like crazy looking back on like the old episodes and stuff because it's like back then we were like the same age, so we didn't think anything of like what they look like. But looking back now, it's like dang, they look so young.
I feel like we need to like talk about Stranger Things in different like eras.
Yeah,
you
the
know,
different
like,
eras.
So like the OG era, I remember I didn't watch Stranger Things when it first came out. I
Yeah, me
watched it
neither.
like once. I think the second season had just dropped when I
Same.
watched it,
Yeah.
and I was
that's
like,
what
bruh,
did.
because I think I attempted to watch season 1 and I just wasn't vibing with it originally.
Same.
But then season 2 came out and everybody was talking about it, so I watched it and I was hooked.
Yeah.
I binged through it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that was the same for me. Like I remember I tried to watch it, I was like, this is not the vibe. And I think that someone that like one of my friends at the time was like, oh yeah, I started watching it, it's really good. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try again. And then I just like was obsessed with it.
What's his character's name? Caleb McLaughlin. What's his character's name?
Erica's brother, bro. What is his name?
Not Erica's brother.
Bro, this is
Oh my
Do
gosh.
we need to
Okay,
pull
I
it up?
loved him, and
Yeah.
then why can't I think of any of the characters' names? Gaten's character.
okay. Caleb's was Lucas.
Yeah,
Yes,
Lucas.
okay.
And was Dustin.
Okay,
I
Dustin.
loved
Yes,
them.
I
And
loved-
Lucas.
yeah, I loved them together.
both, and they were so real.
Yes.
Like, they were like, we can't keep this girl in the basement.
Yes.
Go report her. Like I would too.
It was always Finn's character was like,
Yeah.
Yes.
doing too much.
Yeah.
Of course.
and I was just like, guys.
Yeah, it was just
Yes.
very like I don't know, I just really liked the way the characters are written. It was just very like unfiltered talk, like very
It
real,
was-
like
And it wasn't cringy.
Yeah,
like,
it
I
wasn't
was never
cringy.
really cringed out watching it at all. I
Yes.
think.
Dude, because like they're like us, like they'd be talking over each other. They're
Yes,
like, all the time.
Yes. See, that's why like I just relate so much to it because I'm like I see like us in them.
And then whenever they would just like ignore whatever Dustin had to say, and then Dustin
Yes.
was always the one whose like
Yes.
plan was gonna work originally.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Max came in season 2,
Yeah, I think it was season 2.
Yeah, and then of course,
Yeah, that's when Billy came in
Mhm.
too.
yeah. So one of my favorite characters, I love Max, Sadie Sink, iconic.
Gosh, she's gorgeous.
Max and Lucas.
Yes, Max.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I got so sad for Dustin.
Yes.
Because he liked her.
Yeah.
Well, you
And then,
snooze, you
like,
lose. You snooze, you lose.
No, he
Gotta
literally
shoot your
got
shot.
like, he got that advice from Steve.
Yeah.
Everything. He like did his hair for the dance. But like it was
Yeah.
so cute when Nancy like danced with Dustin.
Yeah.
That was cute.
I may need a rewatch soon.
Oh my gosh, wait, let's talk about it. Are you all Nancy and Steve or Nancy and what's his face?
I feel like there's only
Jonathan,
one correct answer here, so y'all should answer correctly.
Okay.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Jonathan,
Steve.
I'm just playing. It's Steve. No, of course Steve. Jonathan's freaking ugly.
But Jonathan is so annoying. I cannot stand him.
Yeah, he be
Just-
doing too much.
That leads us into Stranger Things, like the newer seasons, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah, no.
Season 3 is my favorite.
I
The
was
summer vibes.
Eating up
Yeah.
season 3.
I
Yeah,
just
that's
The
my
Scoop
favorite.
Troop.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Iconic.
Oh my gosh, I love them.
Bro.
Love that whole group.
A lot of people don't like Erica, but I really think
I
she added
love
some comedy
Erica.
to it.
Yes.
Can't spell America without Erica.
Yeah,
She ate with
iconic.
And then the way I just love also the sibling dynamic of her and Lucas.
Yes.
Yeah, no. I was eating it up. The whole Steve, Erica, Dustin,
Mhm.
Robin.
Yeah.
Dude, I loved Robin actually.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love her friendship with Steve too. Like
Yes.
it's just
Mhm.
like it is like almost similar to like a sibling relationship.
Mhm. And I liked when Erica and Steve would get into it.
Yes.
Because he's just so much
Yes.
older and he's arguing with this little kid.
And then she would be arguing right
Yeah,
back.
I'm like,
Yes.
as she should, as she
Mhm.
should.
And then honestly, the whole character development for Steve, I feel like Kelsey, didn't you write an essay on this?
No, that was Ariana.
Somebody wrote an essay for English class in high school about
I think that was Ariana.
Yeah, that was
That's what it was.
Ariana.
Yeah.
but his character development and him trying to get back Nancy but not, and he's trying to better himself.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
I feel like he for sure needed that break apart for
Yes.
him to grow.
Yeah, for
And so,
sure.
now that they're now there's a chance for them to actually
Yes.
get back together.
And what's his face being dumb?
Yeah.
Jonathan?
I forgot what
Yes.
Wasn't he
happened.
secretive about where he got into college?
Yes, he
Yeah.
didn't want to
Yeah.
tell her everything.
Because
So
I think
weird.
he got in and she didn't or something. Was that how it went? Or
Someone
what?
someone didn't get in. I don't remember. I
Yeah.
think it was who.
I think they both were hiding stuff from each
Or
other.
Yeah.
maybe they wanted to go separate places, not close. I
Oh.
don't something with college, and then they weren't gonna be together. Was what I was
Yeah.
remembering.
I just remember he got a job at an internship, he got an internship or something at a writing place.
Yeah.
She wanted that too or something, and she had to work harder.
Mm-hmm.
he gave me the ick.
Yeah.
I can't even lie. I don't like Jonathan.
No,
Yeah,
because
me
actually,
neither.
do you remember in season 1 when he was literally taking pictures of her in her backyard?
Yeah,
Yes.
weirdo.
He always
Yeah.
gave me creepy stalker vibes.
Yeah.
I was like, how is she gonna literally forget that whole thing happened?
Right. Weird.
But now she got little. I see some sparks flying between her and Steve,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna need her to see it too.
Yeah, because didn't he jump in the water after her?
Yeah.
Yep, I remember there was a.
Oh wait, or
scene.
maybe it was the flipped.
There was some scene where they
Yes.
both ended up in a
Yeah.
pool
Yeah.
or a body of water or something.
Yeah. Wow, so when I get home, I'm gonna rewatch it all again.
Yeah.
So that's seeming like the move.
We mentioned this in part 1, but basically, I'm gonna need the production to speed it up.
Yeah.
They need to put all their money into it and get it out.
Dude, I
Yeah.
saw where the ages of the characters who play Nancy and Jonathan, they started at 20 and now they're 30.
That's
I didn't realize
crazy.
they're that old.
Yeah. It's been freaking 10 years, guys.
That's
Get it
crazy.
together.
I'm gonna be so sad that Stranger Things is gonna end.
I
But-
mean, it's time that it ends.
Yeah,
that
it's
ended
time.
Because if they kept going, it would just turn
yeah,
bad.
it would be trash.
But it is sad. Because we have watched them grow, we grew up with them.
yeah.
That
You know?
part.
Oh,
Full circle moment.
so cute. But I will say the rewatch when everything's all out is gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
fire.
Oh my gosh.
Like-
we need to have a Stranger Things watch party.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
When it comes out, just watch
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Girl,
That
it
would-
better not be coming out in split parts like Bridgerton.
It probably
oh
is.
my gosh.
It
and also,
probably
I'm gonna
is.
need to come out in the summer.
Yeah.
They should know we don't got time for this.
Right, we ain't got time for the school year.
Especially
we ain't
our
got
watch
time.
party.
Why do
Yeah.
I feel
Different
like it's gonna come out
locations.
next summer? Why do I feel
I feel like they're gonna
Probably.
delay it. I feel like something's gonna happen. I feel like it's just
Another
cursed,
strike.
and
Another
it's
strike
gonna be
happens.
delayed and delayed and delayed.
Well, at that point they can keep
freaking
it. JK.
Millie Bobby Brown is married?
Yeah, I saw
Yes.
that. Crazy. See, I don't like knowing about people who are more successful than me at my age. It makes me feel bad about myself.
Bro, her father-in-law is literally Bon Jovi.
Crazy.
What the frick? Oh my gosh, did you see the her outing, like the recent pictures with her and
Yes,
Jake?
at the her little bachelorette thing. No,
I don't know. I was talking about their outfits. Like they had coordinating outfits.
Oh, no, I haven't
She was
seen
wearing
those.
like a blue crop top, and he was wearing like blue shorts that like kind of matched, and it was cute.
Where's my man at? Me and who?
Yo, man, in this next topic, Kennedy,
Ooh.
High School Musical, the series.
You guys, when I tell y'all, when my life changed when the first season of High School Musical, this series dropped, like, Joshua Bassett, he was all I could think about. Like, and one thing about me is, like, I already can never like anything normal. Like, I am always, like, I either hate it or I'm obsessed. And so, wow, just something about him, and he could sing.
He was like dropping music around
Yeah.
that time.
What was it? The first single, I remember I was obsessed with
Yes.
it. Can't remember what it's called. I know it's in my playlist.
You about to look it up.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
I
had
know
like
what
a
you're
flower
talking
back
about.
or something.
Yeah.
It was like, well, I know he came out with one that was called Anyone Else, but that was like the second one. So I'm trying to think what the first one was called. And I remember when it dropped, we talked about it in the group chat, and I remember us being like, "Oh my god, there's one there! Like, it's so good."
Common Sense.
Yeah, Common Sense.
The way I'm thinking of the lyrics now.
Yep, Common Sense. That was my song. So was Anyone Else. And then of course we all know the drama between like Joshua Bassett and Olivia Rodrigo.
And Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, and Sabrina.
She got dragged into that
Yeah.
so like hard.
Yeah,
Like,
for no
guys.
reason. Like, if anything, be mad at Joshua, but, like, don't be mad at all. And all I can say is after that, they can never make me hate him. I still love him.
Yeah,
He's
literally
making a
ended
little
up in the
comeback.
hospital, didn't he? For like
Yes.
days? Yeah, and everybody was still sending him hate.
Yeah, because, like, all the stress was, like, getting to him.
He was getting like death threats
Yeah.
and everything.
And, like, did y'all hear the story about when he was in New York City and they started playing an Olivia Rodrigo song?
Yes.
I was like, come on now.
No, guys. Okay, I'm gonna be so real with you. I'm just not like the biggest Olivia Rodrigo fan.
Ooh,
Okay, like some of her songs are like good, and I do like Obsessed. I love that song. But like the way like she handled that whole situation,
That's
was a
very
little
true.
Immature.
Yeah.
Because like, okay, you can obviously like say like, guys, please don't send hate to anybody, especially like death threats and stuff.
Yeah.
But like also, think of the age at the time.
Yeah.
She was like 20 something, and Olivia was 16, 17.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm just saying, he probably just didn't want to catch case.
True. And not to compare women. Like, Olivia Rodrigo,
Sabrina Carpenter.
they're both, you know, it girls. But,
Mhm.
like, to Joshua Bassett, from a male perspective, he was probably like, ooh, Sabrina Carpenter.
And also, she's of age.
Yeah.
Mhm. I do agree with Kelsey. I vibe with her music,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like her as a person, I don't know, sometimes she gives me the ick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
I don't know.
I
Like,
will
have you
say-
seen her choreography? Let me not hate on her, actually,
Yeah.
guys. Like, I actually do enjoy, like, her music and stuff, but sometimes it's
I'm trying to
It's
get
just the
invited
way
to
she-
a concert.
Yeah, it's just the way she handles stuff. Or like
Yeah.
handled. Hopefully she's grown from that.
Yeah, I definitely think she should have put out a statement or something. Because I remember Joshua Bassett and Sabrina both said things like, don't send hate. Like, it's not that serious.
Mhm.
And I feel like it was just like, I mean, obviously when you sing, you're like coming from the emotions and everything.
Yeah.
And it's the way like there was never like, oh, it's not about them, you know? It's
Yeah.
not about this. She just kind of like let people come
Like,
about
run
their own
with it.
conclusions.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She was pulling a little Taylor Swift
Yeah.
type of move.
Mhm.
Yeah. We got a Swiftie up.
I agree she was.
No, but
yeah.
I feel like artists like do that intentionally to get more listens though
Yeah,
too.
probably.
Like to get that like
To hype up the
marketing. Yeah.
situation
Yeah.
and people are like listening to their music.
Yeah. Like, I don't think there's anything bad about singing, like, what you've been through. But I feel like if you know that your fans are going a little crazy, then you should say
Yeah.
something.
Especially because all of their fans are young.
Yeah.
Like relatively young.
Yeah.
I would say. I mean, we're like 20s, but
I feel like
we're
that was
not
like
on
the
the younger
oldest.
side of
Yeah.
20, like freshly 21 type.
Yeah.
But even then, that's like the older
Mhm.
people of
Yeah.
her audience or whatever.
Yeah, because I remember when, like, she first went on tour, people were like, there are literally 8-year-olds at this concert, so.
And now she's like hip thrusting and stuff.
Yeah.
on stage. Like humping the ground. I don't know.
But I will say her first album changed my life. Everything's changed my life, apparently. But all I know is when Brutal first came on, I was like, yep. This
Driver's
album.
license?
Yeah, driver's license, and I see like driver's license, like that whole thing was crazy because I remember like she just dropped it, like there was like no hype around it really.
And then after that, the album came out.
Yeah, like driver's license really changed her life for real.
Dang. It's a inspiration to all. Go get your driver's license.
No, literally. And listen, I got mine late. It's fine. We all move at our own pace.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're going to get it. Our next topic. I think that this is more of a me and Kennedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched like the first like 5 episodes maybe, but I never like finished it out.
Elite.
Or elite.
Elite.
Yeah.
Elite.
Same
changed
thing.
my life.
Bro, the way that took over our lives in high school.
That was like a pivotal moment of like, dang, the U.S. shows suck,
yes,
and the Spanish shows are killing.
Yes, I think it was like my first like foreign show in general, and then my first like Spanish speaking show. But it was just so good. It's about like these kids. They go to like some type of really nice school and.
It's a bunch of rich kids at a really fancy school, and then there's this kid on scholarship, and of course, you know, the kid on scholarship always got to get caught up in the drama.
Of course.
And basically, someone ends up dead, and then we're finding out how she ended up dead, and it was so seasons 1 through 2, 1 and 2, I think so, and then season 3, and then later is when they like got a new cast and everything. But the cast,
boy,
oh my god,
Aaron Piper. When I told y'all, I was obsessed with him. But then he started to become like a rapper or something. I was like, I don't know about that. But like before that, I was like, yep, that's my man. My man.
No, because him and what's his name? Nadia's man. Guzman.
The way I just screamed in that microphone. Sorry, guys. I think his real name's like Miguel or something.
Yes, Miguel.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Y'all,
so
that
cute.
cast was so... They were all very fine men.
Yes.
And women, too.
Yep. And I know some people... Lo is a very controversial one. I thought he was cute.
I thought he was like a little... Like a rich kid cute, you know?
I think he was cuter outside of the show
I think so, too. I didn't like Samuel. I thought he was ugly.
Yeah, he was alright.
He was alright.
Yeah.
I never got on that hype train.
Christian.
Who was that? The brother?
No. He was like the one who was with Carla, I think, kind of.
Which one's
or
Carla?
tried to. The blonde girl.
Christian.
Let me pull up some pictures.
No, because y'all do not understand. Elite, then it was like the characters from Elite were coming out in different shows, like Money Heist.
Yes, Money Heist.
That's how I got into Money Heist.
Christian was in Money Heist.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the curly hair.
Yeah.
Oh my, him and the other guy with curly hair.
Yes, Samuel's older brother.
Yes.
Denver in Money Heist.
Yes. So cute.
I remember Liz would be watching Elite during our math class.
Watching that show in public is crazy. Cause
One thing about the Spanish shows is their scenes, they show everything.
Yeah, girl.
We were in the back room.
But it was so good, yo. Ugh, I'm gonna have to rewatch seasons 1 and 2.
They were elite, pun intended. But yeah, I feel like the first 3 seasons were like best. Remember when we had like a watch party?
Yes, we had a watch party.
Yeah, it was the day that school got canceled because of COVID.
It was COVID.
Wow.
We got out early.
I remember
it was going
seeing
to spring break.
Yep. And so we watched it, and then from then on, it just kind of went trash. I remember I watched like some of the.
Once the OG cast left, it just went downhill. Yeah, no, I will never forgive them. Also, one thing about me is I love when I have a little ship in a TV show.
Yes.
I will never forgive them for teasing us for 2 or like 3 seasons of Nadia and Guzman for them to just break up because she's moved to the U.S. to go to college.
So stupid.
Yeah, no, never forgiving them for that.
Like, not they pissed me off like that.
And it was the perfect slow burn, too, because it was, like, little tiny moments.
I might have to rewatch for real.
Netflix knew what they were doing with that show.
I'm like, and I was sad because Piper's character ended up getting, like, cancer. Bro, one of the cutest men, they put him with one of the ugliest boys on that show. Omar. Unibrow boy. Like, come on now. Yeah. Wish I could forget about him.
You know, another show. This one, we're going to talk about it a little bit later, too. But another show that just, Netflix, they killed it. The Society.
Y'all.
Moment of silence.
Moment of silence. Moment over. So, The Society, when I tell you, it was like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, what type of genre it was, but like.
It was like a mystery, but not, but like kind of a little bit.
There was something weird about it.
It's basically, if you haven't watched it, you need to watch it. You need to watch it.
And so you can be mad along with us that Netflix canceled it.
Which we'll talk about a little later. But basically, it was this show where this town, the high schoolers or like youth, they all go on this trip and they come back and all the parents are gone. Like everybody's gone. They're the only ones there and they're trying to figure out what happened, but also like they're enjoying like the freedom and everything. And it was so good. But the fangirl part, bro.
The men in that show. Specifically Harry. Yes.
Wait. I can't remember any of their names.
I got you. What was the psycho man? Hold on, I'm looking up the society cast.
Wasn't there one named Griffin?
Yeah.
I liked
Was
him.
he a football player?
Yeah.
Yes.
And he was gay.
He was.
Yeah.
Yes, with the
mute. Deaf guy. Yes.
She said mute guy.
Mute. Crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But yeah, Harry.
It wasn't Griffin. It was Gareth.
Gareth? Interesting.
His real name's Jack. His actor name was Gareth.
Is that the one who's in The Boys in the Boat?
This one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is.
Oh.
Is that not who you're talking about?
That is, but why does his picture look
Yeah,
botched?
that picture's not the best.
The picture's not the best.
Yeah,
but
in the show it's
I
good.
loved him. And Harry, see, I didn't really find Harry like attractive, but I shipped him with the main girl.
Mm-hmm.
And
Allie.
Yeah, and that blew up into flames.
I feel like there was like this one girl named Helen or something. She was like a virgin or something. I feel like her boyfriend was cute too, from what I remember.
The football.
Gosh,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wasn't Helen that she was beautiful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole cast was actually like gorgeous.
Yeah. It was just too freaking good. I'm like, Netflix, why would you cancel it? But I saw apparently the producer, he recently said like, yeah, they've like still been trying to like talk with people about bringing it back, but
They need to because everybody would like riot.
Yeah.
no, literally.
Our next. This is an OG.
Yeah, OG. This is like the beginning.
This is like middle school.
Yeah, middle school.
English.
Yeah, shout out Mr. Crosby for showing us this movie. Oh, Cosby? LOL.
She said Crosby.
Crosby. Like, who is that? The Outsider. Yep. We all know Soda Pop. Him getting out the shower.
I think we all had that English class in middle school where like you read the book and then you watched the movie.
Yep.
Sure
Sure
and that
did.
movie. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Soda Pop. Pony Boy.
I was gonna call him Penny Boy.
Yeah, we don't know what Liz is on today. Then also Ralph Macchio's character, Mal. I don't know how to say his real name. The one who died.
Stay golden, pony boy.
Such a all those characters.
They was honestly all good looking for real.
Honestly,
For the most part.
They all worked the greasy hair too.
Sure did.
It was something about the jean jackets that had
Yes.
I feel like there's someone else that's like pretty popular that's in that movie too.
The whole Jean moment.
Yes,
Yeah.
they ate.
Johnny. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
Johnny.
Okay.
Isn't he the one who gets shot? Someone gets shot, don't they?
Yes.
That's
Or somebody shoots someone.
Yeah, that's towards the
I
end.
thought it was like one of the like weaker ones who got shot.
But I think Johnny had something to do with it.
It was
Didn't
like
he?
I think it was Dally or Dallas.
Yeah, Dally. Dally's one of them on here.
Yeah, I think because like him and Johnny were really close. So when Johnny died, he was like, I have nothing left to live for or something.
I forgot Tom Cruise was in this movie too.
Yes.
Yeah, that's who it was. Tom Cruise.
Rob Lowe, Patrick Swayze.
Rob Lowe.
They got the guy from Karate Kid too. The Karate Kid.
Yeah, that's plays Johnny. I
Johnny,
think.
yeah.
Wow, so iconic. I remember coming home from watching that movie and I was like, Mom, we watched The Outsiders today. And Soda Pop was real cute. And it's funny because I remember some like old interview, Rob Lowe was like, every year there's like a new generation of like middle school girls who watch that movie.
And don't people like reach out, I think, to or like send letters or something.
And then like, you don't know that I could be your dad.
It's like a whole thing. Like if you didn't go through middle school, if you didn't read or watch The Outsiders.
Exactly
Like,
that.
come on. That's every girl's like sexual awakening.
No, literally that. So yeah. And then next we have Draco Malfoy. I feel like we kind of touched on this a bit earlier. How he had like a resurgence over COVID times.
I feel like the reason he had the resurgence was because of the fanfics.
Yeah, and everyone and because everyone had like a bunch of free time, we were all rewatching the movies.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I went to Universal like sometime during winter, one of those winter breaks of COVID, because we had masks and everything.
Yeah.
And like whenever you went to go buy like a wand, all the Draco Malfoy wands were like sold out in the park, like completely.
That's
Like,
crazy.
they would, like, the
All
girl-
the girlies got
Yes.
it.
That's crazy.
The girl would like look it up to see like if other stores in the park like had them completely sold out.
That's actually crazy.
And everybody would have like Slytherin stuff and everything.
Yeah, and it's crazy because like he didn't even really have like that much screen time in the movies.
Really, like if you rewatch them, I feel like the one he has the most screen time in is the one where he like has to kill Dumbledore or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's a spoiler. No, I'm kidding.
Oopsies. But I think like someone calculated it, and like out of all the movies, like he has like 14 minutes combined of
That's
screen
crazy.
time. Yeah.
Not even like 30.
No. I
And
think
the
it's
way
14.
each movie be like 2 hours long.
Yeah,
Right.
There's
Same.
no. I'm about to rewatch it and calculate it. There's just
heck?
no way. Like
Yeah.
screen time solo or like anytime he on the screen.
I think maybe like speaking part.
Oh, that
Maybe.
makes sense. I feel like there'd be a little more seconds if it was just him on screen.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is Teen Wolf. I never watched the show, but I did read the fanfics and
Yeah.
watch the edits.
Yep. Sure did.
Those,
I love seeing like the
Yeah.
Styles and Scott edits, like little best friend edits. I think that's how I discovered the song. The best friend song. I was like, "Take me to your best friend's house."
oh
Yep.
yeah, dude, Dylan O'Brien, he's just a man. Like
The man he is. He's an OG white boy. Like
he is.
him and the guy who plays Percy Jackson. Can't think of his name.
Logan
Yep.
Lerman.
Yep. Logan Lerman.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why didn't we talk? We need to talk about that franchise actually, Percy Jackson.
Yeah, Percy Jackson.
I thought we added it in here.
No.
We didn't.
Yeah.
That'll be our next little.
yeah.
Yeah, Percy Jackson. Honestly, I watched those movies kind of late. Like I've always known about them, but I didn't think I watched the first movie. I watched it like a long time ago, but then I saw like the musical for like a school thingy, and so then I rewatched it, and I was like, oh wait, I actually like them. But I know like people who read the books don't really like them.
No,
but I do.
because Logan Lerman with the now with his curls
Yes.
showing
And
and
the
his
hair.
eyes,
Yes.
and he has like
Oh.
hazel greenish looking eyes.
Yep.
When his wife, I think it's his wife, fiance, wife, girlfriend,
Yeah.
his partner,
Yeah, his partner.
posts him because I be on her
She's
Instagram.
real.
She
She's
be
real.
posting him.
She knows that.
Yeah,
we
and she be
Yes.
posting him on TikTok too. I
Yes.
think. Yeah.
He's just. I love them. I love that whole franchise, and I love him.
I love the ship
first movie
between
was so good.
him and like Annabeth.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep. I'm excited to see that in like the new
show.
Yeah,
The
in the
show.
show.
I'm eating up the show.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I
show's
ate
so
it up.
good. The actors, they're just like so adorable.
Yes, and the cast is like so like it's well casted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well casted.
And the way everybody's like, it's crazy to think that this is like the actual age that they were supposed
Yeah,
to be.
because they look
Yeah.
like little babies.
Because
Yeah.
now I'm just thinking like, how are you gonna send 13-year-olds to freaking Las Vegas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like what the heck?
Like the movie, it like made sense because I
they
mean
were
we hadn't
teenagers.
read
They were in
the
Yeah.
high
book,
school.
yeah.
Yeah.
But now it's like, dang, that little kid would get stopped from going
No,
alone.
literally.
I know.
And like them in that casino.
Nobody would let that happen.
No, literally. And like them just traveling alone, like on the bus. I'm like, okay.
In real life, one of them would have gotten picked up.
Yeah, the police
Oh,
definitely
wait.
would have approached them.
They would have been picked up by some other
Yeah.
people too.
No,
Yeah.
literally.
Y'all, I feel like this is the next one is just like an OG and everything.
Oh, yeah,
The
because
whole-
Disney.
Mhm.
Mm.
We put Sabrina, so like what's it called?
So
The chilling,
the
Chilling
Chilling
Adventures
Adventures of Sabrina.
the
Yeah.
teenage, so the wolf, not
Yeah.
wolf,
The wolf.
witch,
The
the
witch.
witch show.
Yeah, the witches.
But moral of the story here,
Ross
Ross
Lynch.
we have Ross Lynch and Austin and
Alley.
Alley, Team
Beach
B.
movie.
Teen Beach Movie.
And now we have like present day Ross Lynch in his little band with his brother.
Driver
Mhm.
era.
Yeah.
Yes. Ross Lynch. I miss him and Jasmine though. I ain't even gonna lie.
My
Yes.
God.
I ain't even gonna lie.
They were so cute together, and now it's just like, why are you kissing bands at your concert?
Yes. I
He don't know
love
how to
him.
act anymore.
Exactly. He's gone wild.
He literally grabbed her face and kissed her. I said, when is it my turn?
No, literally, when is it my
Don't
turn?
get me wrong. I'm eating it up because
Same.
it feeds into the delusions.
I am
But
too. I am
what-
too.
And I'm just like,
What happens in the
if
plot
I
of the
was
story?
Jasmine, I'd be like, kind of hurt.
I'd be
No,
like, this man has
yes.
gone off his rocker.
Yeah, I'd be like, glad I broke up with him when I did.
No,
'cause
literally.
I will say though, he do be looking good when he performing.
Especially
I know y'all seen
shirtless.
The,
Yes.
shirtless cowboy,
Yeah.
pink hat.
Yes, and he'll be dancing like his
Yes.
hips.
It's,
Oh
you
my
know what them
goodness.
hips doing? It's the Teen Beach movie moves.
Uh-huh.
Run, run, run. Here we come.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, them abs. They be doing something to me. I ain't even gonna lie.
The
like,
arms.
yep.
Guys, I recently like listened to like the R5 albums. Like, do you all remember like Passing By? So good. Like, I've listened to that whole album.
I'll get like the sister on my For You page,
Same.
and I'll just like go scrolling, catching up on their little family life.
Same.
The little family reunions when he's like holding her kids and everything.
Yes.
Only thing that's missing is Jasmine, but anyways.
They were so good. Like, they were actually peak on Disney because they were on Next Big Thing. Like, and they would like show their music videos.
Yeah,
they was up there with the Vamps, but they was actually doing something.
So now we're gonna get into the shows we wish didn't get canceled.
We apologize in advance if our voices, get a little loud.
Yeah, if we start screaming and yelling.
Some of these shows, these feelings, these emotions are still very fresh.
Yeah, I feel like Kelsey should introduce the first one.
Okay, so the first one. We're all a little hurt by this one. It's Julie and the Phantoms, a little Netflix show. So it's about a girl who recently lost her mom, and she was like a singer. She like write songs, I guess, and play the piano. But like once her mom passed, she just kind of like let that part of her life go. And so you're later like introduced to these three guys. They were a band, and they like finally had like made it. They had a show. And they die like unexpectedly, and
for eating the hot dogs.
Eating the hot dogs.
For eating like some weird rancid hot dogs.
Yeah, so weird.
So the three guys in the band, they're like old. Like this was years before like even like the girl was born, Julie. Yeah. And like fast forward, they're like, what's it called? They're like transported to her time, and so. When she, like, starts singing and, like, playing the song again, they're, like, transported to where she is because where she lives now, like, her garage or, like, music room was where they, like, would practice, I think. And so, like, it's, like, there's a connection between the two. So they're transported there. And so she's the only one who can see them. Like, they're ghosts. But whenever they, like, sing together, like, they're made visible to everybody else. So they kind of, like, form a little band together. And it's really, like, it's like... It's a cute, like,
wholesome.
Wholesome.
Like, cute, wholesome show. But it actually has a really good plot to it.
Yeah.
And the music?
The music is really good.
Unsaid Emily? Yes. Bro, that scene, I literally cried when I watched it. Like, I had a tear rolling down my face.
Every time I rewatch that scene, tears.
No. Yeah. It is, like, actually, like... Your heart will, like, kind of jerk a little.
No, because I feel like it's so rated PG or G.
Yeah, something like that.
This kid's show should not be pulling on my hearts like that.
No, literally.
And the songs, if you listen to the lyrics, they were bops.
And the little love, like, plot they had with the main girl and
the main guy.
Luke.
Yeah,
Luke. Oh, so good.
All I have to say, though, is there's hope. Because there's been rumors of some person who, like, produces shows, and then, like, the cast got the haircuts or something.
Yeah.
And then people, like, from the cast was, like, talking about Julie and the Phantoms.
Yeah.
And, like, Kenny Ortega, who's, like, I don't know if he was the producer or the director of the show.
Yeah, something.
But he was, like, a big part in it. Like, he was in, like, High School Musical and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was, like, talking about, like, guys, there's actually, like a second season is not happening, stuff like that. But there's, like, so many things that kind of point at, like, but why is this happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And then the blonde guy in the group, I forget his name, he said, like, he would never get the haircut or something, and then he got the haircut. I feel like they're just playing with us, but I still have hope.
Yeah.
I am delusional.
Yeah. Because I remember I saw something about Kenny Ortega's Instagram bio.
Yes.
Like, he added it back in or something, and it's, like, the only thing in there, so I'm like, interesting.
And, like, they still do, like, meet and greets and stuff.
Yeah.
And this show came out, like, 2 years ago. I want to say 2 years.
I feel like 2, 3. And, like, the album was, like, trending on, like, Apple Music, Spotify. Like, it was up there.
Like, it was, like, grown adults were actually watching it.
Yeah, like, that show won a bunch of awards, too. Like, it won some Emmys, I think.
And then they cancel it.
Yeah. Like,
Netflix, count your days.
Netflix, what are you doing?
I need to have a word with whoever's in charge of these decisions. We talked about this next one a little bit.
Yeah, the society. Yeah.
You know what makes me even more mad about this?
God.
Oh, gosh. I will never get over this. But the fact, for those of you who don't know, the show was renewed. They came out with a video of the cast, like, making the official announcement. Season 2, it's coming.
Like, they were set to, like, start recording, too, very soon.
Yes. They had the script.
Yeah, the
script is out there in the world for
the
the next season. Like, there was so many plot holes, you guys.
Yes.
Like there was
The baby.
pregnancy.
Yeah.
We don't know who the baby
daddy is.
Yeah.
Someone was over there killing people.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's like the weird smell that everybody
Yes.
The
And
dog.
Mhm.
The dog.
The dog
disappeared.
The dog disappeared.
He
and
hopped
was,
in between worlds.
Yes, and then their names, it's like in remembrance of
Yes.
and all the kids' names.
we like saw like the world where like the parents were at and everything,
Yes.
and like.
And it looked like all the kids had like been killed or something.
Yes.
And now they're like in this alternate limbo type.
And
Yes.
the dog crossed them.
Yes.
And I'm just like,
And then they
guys.
were like over here like studying stars or something.
Yeah.
There was so many plot holes. And the script is out there
Yeah.
somewhere with the answers to all of these questions.
Freaking COVID ruins it.
And then they cancel it.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they canceled it in the worst way too. Like from what I've seen, like they had a set day it was the month
Yeah.
they were getting ready to go back and
Yeah.
start filming.
Yeah.
And then they cancel it.
Yeah.
And I think the cast like found out like
I think they
kinda,
found
like,
out the
when
same way
out.
we
yeah. They were like, what the heck? We were just about to fly out. And then we
Yeah.
get this email. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Crazy.
I don't know who from Netflix made that decision. I'm gonna need him to be fired,
Exactly.
replaced, and I'm gonna need season 2 of The Society out.
And on the same day they canceled The Society, they also canceled I Am Not Okay With This.
Which
And
is
I was
another
not okay with that.
Yeah. It's another Netflix show. And it has like 2 characters from the It cast. It's like the guy who played Stanley and the girl who played
Beverly?
Yeah, Beverly. And it was just so good. Like it has like a little bit of like paranormal, supernatural
Yeah.
Something,
type
like, with
vibes
her,
to it.
she could do-
She has powers.
Yeah.
And
She don't have control of those powers.
yeah, and it's a lot.
Yeah.
Are they like high school, like
yeah,
freshmen?
Yeah,
like,
high
'cause
school.
There's the
They're,
school dance.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like they're in high school, so it's like there's the awkward stage. So it's like it's got that relatability to it.
Yeah.
And also just like the plot was very interesting. Like how like it was written and like narrated. I really liked it. And there was just like also like this mysterious figure
Yeah.
that I don't think we ever found out who it was.
Yeah, I think that was like the whole point. Like we
Yeah.
didn't know. And like I remember there was like some type of cliffhanger where like she
Mhm.
saw it.
Yeah.
It was like right there and then it just ended.
Yeah, which I hate Netflix actually.
Yeah.
And it was a good show too.
It was.
And the plot's again another cliffhanger.
So we're gonna go up to Netflix and have a stern talking to them.
I just noticed all the shows we have on this list are all Netflix shows. Really interesting.
Count your days, Netflix.
Except My Babysitter's a Vampire. That was Disney, but it got onto Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I think it's originally like a Canadian show.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they like it. They were luckily able to like end the season like properly and like write like a final episode, but like it ended kind of abruptly.
I just
I
remember
also-
like the town blowing up or something. Or like a purple smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
And it was like really random too. I
Yeah.
felt like
it was like a rushed ending,
Mhm.
but like
Yeah.
at least they were like able to have that final episode.
you could tell that there was more that was supposed to
Yeah,
go
there was
on.
supposed to be more.
But it started out as a movie and then it turned into a TV series.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just so funny to watch. Like, it was just a good, like, almost similar to, like, Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
just so easy to put on and get into. I really love the characters. Vanessa Morgan, she was also in Riverdale.
Yeah.
They had me. They were
Um,
funny too.
mhm.
I would be laughing out loud.
Yeah.
The comedy was peak.
Yes,
And
I've-
Benny, I loved
Mhm.
Benny.
Benny? Oh my god.
My crush.
Yes,
My
Yes.
him and Ethan are why I like nerds.
Yes,
like
that's what I'm
yes.
They are the like blueprint.
Yes, the
Yes.
blueprint.
The
Yes.
hair, and it wasn't cringy. Like even like rewatching
No.
it
Mhm.
sometimes.
Yes,
like
I
I'm
really
still
rewatched
enjoying
it.
Yes. Now I just have a bunch of things I want to rewatch now after this episode, but just so good. But I remember like in watching the movie, I remember there's this one part I always died, and that's when they like found Vanessa's character eating like a rat for the first time, and
They
they're
like
like,
find out about
yeah,
it.
and they were screaming, they're like,
Yes.
ah, and they're like, ah, and they're like, ah, and then they ran. Oh my gosh.
I loved them. Because they were not afraid to, like, be a nerd either.
Yes,
Yeah.
they embraced it.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. And then Rory becoming a vampire.
He was still a nerd, though.
Yeah. So like that combination was just funny,
Mhm.
and he was like kind of stupid.
With the blonde like cheerleader girl.
Yeah. Oh my god, Erica.
Erica, she actually got on my nerves, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I hate how she, like, since she became a vampire, she, like, thought she was better than
Yeah,
people.
she
Yeah,
thought she was
made it
all
her
that.
I
personality.
hated
Yeah.
that. But you all can talk about the last one, because I never watched it.
Grand Army.
This was like one of those high school New York, like
Yeah.
all this drama's going on.
Very real.
Yeah, some things are like over exaggerated, but also not.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, there was just a lot going on. Like there was a lot. There was like cyberbullying, and then just like regular like high school issues that they put in shows, but it was a really good show. I can't even lie. And then they canceled it.
Yeah, there was a lot going on, like, and it again ended on a cliffhanger because I forgot what it was. It was like the Asian girl. She was like behind something.
Yes, she like released something.
Yeah. Oh, the bomb threat, wasn't that her?
Yes, it was, because she was getting bullied at the school.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was this one guy from the cast, the buzz cut man.
Oh yeah.
He was a bad guy.
He was a very, very bad guy, but when I tell you, he was so cute. Like, so freaking cute.
We are differentiating the character from the actor in this moment.
Yep. Yeah. And it's crazy. He just plays those. I've realized a lot. Like, I've seen him in The Shelter, which is another show I love that got canceled by Amazon Prime. And in Pretty Little Liars, he got killed off. But he was, like, a bad character in that, too. But, like, he eats at it, so.
Because you still be loving him.
No, exactly. He's just so cute.
No. Netflix, like I said before, count your days. Because what the heck, bro? So, we've gone through, like, memory lane of our fangirl eras. You know, the Wattpad days, the episode days, the boy group days.
Yep.
The TV shows,
Yep.
the characters. We went through it all. So now we're going to talk about who we're currently into. Kennedy. Kennedy talks about this in every episode. If you
know, you know.
If you haven't been able to make a guess at what it could be.
So I just feel like if anyone's watching that can get us tickets to a F1 race or a tennis match, hit the email. It will always be there. But of course, F1 and tennis. Now, I'm not going to do too much, but I just have to let y'all know there is a pipeline between tennis and F1, I swear to God. And people even like have said like One Direction and F1 fans, but I don't know. I'm not a one.
I feel like that one's a stretch.
Yeah. I think it's because like the fangirl-esque-ness of it. Yeah, but tennis, I'm going to tell you how I got into that. But not really. Like, short and sweet. Basically, Netflix had a show, Breakpoint. Watched it, was obsessed. And like this YouTuber who's dating a tennis player. I think like the #1 American right now. And then I was like, wow, this is so good. Oh my gosh. Carlos Alcaraz. If y'all don't know who he is, he's a Spanish tennis player. So cute.
He's like he was popping off like last year during the tennis season. He was like winning a lot of stuff. He like beat the #1, something like that.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I just don't know how to pronounce his name.
Yeah.
The old guy. I'm like, not the old guy, but like the older guy. Oh my God, he's cute. Yeah, and then Ben Shelton, he's another American player. Matteo Bertini, he's an Italian. Love him. So yeah, that's really all I like catch up with for tennis, or who I keep up with, and then F1, y'all. How did I get into the show? Charles Leclerc edits, of course. We've already talked about that. And then I started watching Drive to Survive. And then that's just when I saw more of the, I almost said players, more of the athletes. And so Charles Leclerc, he's cute. Carlos Sainz, of course. Now when I tell y'all, Lando Norris, man snuck up on me. I was like, oh. And he's British, of course. I need a shirt that says I love British boys. Because that's literally me. And then, who else? Lewis Hamilton, he's, like, iconic. There's some that are, like, iconic, but I don't think they're cute. Like, you know, they be serving cunt. But, like, George Russell, he be serving cunt. And Loki Checo, I'm trying to think. Oscar Piastri, I like his personality. See, a lot of them, why I like F1 and the drivers, because they have, like, really good personalities. Like, Oscar Piastri is really funny, and so is Daniel Ricciardo. So yeah, so if you're not into F1, like, I don't know why you're not. Like, the drivers are hot and they're funny. Like, what more could you ask for? And same with tennis.
I feel like the pipeline is a lot of, like, the F1 drivers, they be seen and spotted at, like, the tennis matches.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Like,
even they know
exactly
about the hype.
Like, I know there was one in Monte Carlo, a tennis match, which is in Monaco, which, honestly, I'm kind of confused about because I know Monaco is, like, a really small country. So, like, what is, like, Monte Carlo? Is that just... Anyways.
I think that one's a city.
Yeah, but, like, I know it's, like, in Monaco, but, like, is that what they call, like, the capital? Like, is there multiple cities in Monaco? Because it's so small.
All I know is Monte Carlo reminds me of that
the movie.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
A very good movie if you haven't watched.
Wait, is Monte Carlo in Monaco? I feel like it is.
Just gonna have to...
What? Monte Carlo... Yeah, it's an administrative area of Monaco, whatever that means. Anyways, it really doesn't matter. And so there's a Monte Carlo Open. That's what they call like the thingies, the matches, whatever, in tennis. And then there's F1 drivers spotted at it. And I know there's obviously the Monaco Grand Prix, but I think there's another tennis tournament going on. So yeah, so that's been like my number one recently is F1 and tennis.
Okay, so the next one I'm gonna talk about is BTS. So for my K-pop girlies, if you're out there listening, I got into BTS when COVID happened as well.
COVID just feeding our addiction.
No, literally.
No, because okay, so I found them through James Corden's Carpool Karaoke, and I was like, hold on, because wait, they're cute, and they're talented, and their song Mic Drop, it was kind of catchy to me. So I did a little deep dive, as I do, watched all their interviews, learned all their names, learned their ages, the basic stuff, and I was like, how the heck are some of these guys like 30? Like
30?
Two of them are like, one is like 31 or 32 now, and another one is like 30 as well.
When I be watching my K-dramas and like looking up the ages.
Yeah. So when I tell you all, like, Koreans are like, their skincare is top tier because they don't age.
Yeah, no,
that's
like
actually crazy.
They're living proof
Yeah.
of the results.
So I need to go to Korea and get some skincare. That's what I'm hearing.
First off, like, how the heck are these guys, like, basically 30 and looking like teenagers? I just really enjoyed their music and, like, how they kind of, like, presented themselves. I don't know. They kind of, like, filled also, like, a boy band gap. Because I didn't, like, because I kind of was like, I was over 5 Seconds of Summer. I mean, okay, there's another one that we can talk about later. But yeah, there's, like, BTS was just kind of different for me. And it did introduce me to, like, different Korean artists as well. Like, I did start listening to Blackpink. And there's, like, Tomorrow by Together, which is, they're under the same, like, music company as BTS. There's Hypen. Let's see, New Jeans. These are, like, just, like, the basic ones, though. I should listen to more, but I just haven't really gotten around to it. But I definitely think K-pop and, like, K-pop stands in general just kind of get a bad rep because I know, like, people will attack them and they'll just, like, be defensive. But, like, once you get to know the artists and stuff, it is kind of easy to like, defend them because they do make really, like, good music. I'd just say give them a chance. So, yeah.
I will say, I don't listen to, like, K-pop in general, but their, like, dance moves, their choreography, is really good.
Yeah. I don't really listen to K-pop either. The only K-pop song I have is Money by Lisa.
Yes.
Yeah, that one's a bop. So, yeah. But I kind of want to listen to, like, get into Blackpink. Because Remy talks about them a lot. So.
I'll start us off on the next one.
Yeah.
2 words. Drew Starkey. Bruh. So, Outer Banks, everybody knows that show, right?
Of course.
You know, season 1, I wasn't really seeing it. Season 2 and... is there 3 seasons?
Yeah, 3 seasons.
2 and 3.
Yeah.
I understood, saw.
Yes.
Yes, it clicked in my brain.
Yeah. And see, for season 1, they had, like, a little comb over for him. So, like, I didn't think nothing much of him. But then I remember seeing TikToks. They were like, oh, this is, like, him outside the show. And I was like...
The outfits.
Yeah.
The outfits.
And, like, his hair was obviously styled different. I was like, oh, wow, like, he's really cute. But then season 2, like, they changed his hairstyle. And it was, like, very trendy for the time. Like, the middle part, floppy hair, like, 90s type vibe. I was like, yeah.
And then...
season 3, y'all.
The buzz cut.
The buzz cut. 8.
He can work any hairstyle. I'm convinced.
Like, when I tell y'all, like, he's up there with Timothée Chalamet for me. Like, I'm obsessed.
No, because me and Kennedy will be sending, like, each other TikToks and, like, edits and stuff. And, yeah. We both understand.
When that Carnival trend was going on, like, the edits to that, the edits of him to that song, yes. 8.
Something about just, like, the buzz cut and then, like, the tan skin on him, too.
Yeah, and the rings.
Yes.
And the rings. Yes. And he may be a bad character, but, you know, we don't think about that.
He's just misunderstood.
He really is, like... what's his character's name? Rafe. I could fix him.
Exactly.
He just needs some loving, for real.
And I need him in more things.
Yes. Oh my God. I need him in more rom-coms.
Yes, I watched that. I think we both did that one. Other Zoe. Movie.
The Other Zoe. Yeah.
Was it the greatest rom-com?
No.
But we ate it up because he was in it, and he ate in the like rom-com man.
We need to see
guy
him
scene.
in more boyfriend roles because
Yes.
he was so good at that. He was so boyfriend in that movie. I love that term where it's like, oh, he is so boyfriend. But yeah, he was so good. And then next, because I already mentioned Timothy real quick. He's number one for me. Timothy Chalamet.
Timothée Chalamet.
Timothy. Or Smoke Get It Ass Ghetto or whatever from SNL. Y'all, I remember where I was when I discovered Timothy. It was during quarantine, of course. I can't remember what else. I think
The
it was
edit.
Yeah,
the edit from that movie.
Call Me by Your Name.
Yeah. And it was like the
yeah. So that, and then that like caused me to like just watch Call Me by Your Name, and it just all kind of blossomed from there. And yeah, and then of course Little Women, watched that. Like I was on the hunt or on the move to like watch all of his movies, and I pretty much did.
I feel like we're not talking about an important part of Timothy.
Beautiful Boy.
Oh,
I was gonna say that. His rap career.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
His
Yes.
little, theater.
Statistics, yeah.
Yes.
Statistics.
And then he would rap Nicki Minaj.
Yes. Bro, look at Run the Dragon. Like he ate that up, and then he had that other one was like, they should help my back. Dun, dun, dun. Like that was.
It was like Hell's Kitchen or something.
Yeah, Hell's Kitchen. It was like, yeah.
But Beautiful Boy,
Yeah.
that's
I cried.
his best. In my opinion, that's his best film.
Yeah, that's one of his
gosh.
best in my opinion too.
So good.
Yeah. Unpopular opinion, I didn't really like Call Me by Your Name like that. Like I know people are like obsessed with that movie, but
I still haven't watched it, honestly. Every time it's on Netflix, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna watch it.
Mhm.
And then when I want to watch it, it's off of Netflix.
I remember I had to like change my location so I could watch it in another country. But, it's like it was like okay. I think I like the aesthetics more of like the actual plot.
I feel like that's the main reason that it's kind of popular.
Yeah.
Besides like Timothy's like takeoff in career.
Yeah, cause like Armie Hammer's in it, which
And there was controversy with him.
yeah,
His cannibal.
it's cannibalism. But then it's also like the age gap part of the story was like gross to me. I was like, ew.
Yeah. He was groomed.
Yeah, he was groomed.
Like guys, let's not romanticize this.
Yeah.
This isn't like a Colleen Hoover book.
No, literally. So yeah, Timothy number one, and we're just gonna forget the pool in Mexico.
That one older woman? Yeah.
I forgot her name.
Well, I forgot. Wasn't she like a Latina,
Think so.
Hispanic descent?
The pool. I remember.
Yeah,
it.
that was a
And
dark.
then,
That was a
like,
dark.
making out and
That was a
stuff.
dark,
I
dark
blocked that
time. That's why I hesitated bringing it up. That was a dark, dark time for Timothy fans. And then Kylie Jenner, but
Anyways.
yeah. Anyways, Wallows.
This is me and Kennedy more.
Again, I remember where I was at. Quarantine. All things lead back to quarantine for some reason.
Kennedy really came out a changed person.
No, literally. No, I really did. Like, so many interests just came up out of quarantine. You can go first on how you discovered Wallows.
So I discovered Wallows because of my sister. She got tickets to go see them, like, in 2015, I think. And it was her and our friend Daniela. They both, like, liked them. And then they got an extra one. Well, they got 4 tickets total. And my mom was going to go because, like, you know, we were young back then. And then they were like, do you want to go? I was like, sure, I don't really listen to them, but I'll go. And that concert changed my life because I listen to them on repeat now. I love them, love Brayden. And then I've gone to another concert with Wallows. And, yeah, I love Wallows. Their music is like that indie, but, like, good vibe to it.
Yeah, it's very good vibe music.
Girl, aren't you forgetting that you met them?
Yeah.
So at the concert, the first concert we went to, we had VIP tickets, and well, we had VIP tickets to both concerts, but the first one, it was like before COVID, so like you were able to like meet and greet and like go and take a picture. Like I have a picture with them and everything, and yeah, and like they did like a little stick song for us or whatever, but like I wasn't like. Because that was when I was first getting into knowing them. Like, I only had really listened to them, so I knew songs at the concert. But then after the concert, that's when I was like, I like this band.
Yeah. And it was funny because I remember, like, you, like, sent a picture
In the
of...
group chat.
Yeah, in the group chat. And you're like,
that.
does he look familiar?
Yeah,
and we're like,
like,
that's Dylan.
yes.
Like from
that's
13 Reasons Why.
That's how much I knew nothing about them. I just knew there's an extra ticket and I'm going.
Yeah. That's so funny. For me, I discovered them. It was... when their music video for Are You Bored Yet came up, I was just like I know this is Oh Boy's band that he's part of. I'm gonna listen to it. was hooked ever since then. Just started listening to all their music, and I've been obsessed ever since.
And they're another one of those like boy group bands or whatever that were like friends before they like became a band. Like they were friends and then they were like, oh, we all like singing, let's make a band or whatever.
Yeah.
But love Wallows. Although I will say, I feel like their ticket prices are going up a little bit. I think they're getting a little traction, which is great for them.
But not good for us.
Yeah, because they're overpricing their tickets. But anyways, the next one.
Yeah.
Harry Styles. Oh, my man. My man. My OG. Okay, first off, I want to say, hate to admit it, I was a Liam girl in One Direction.
Kelsey.
Honestly, I was too at first. I was a Liam girl, and then Niall.
And that didn't age well, guys, because the things that he said, like, the past year or so, a little controversial. But now I'm more, like, Harry, Niall type of girl. But, dude, Harry, he's just such, like, a human being.
Yes.
Just like what he stands for, his songs, like his lyrics.
His like
advocacy.
Advocacy, that's the word. Yeah, no. Like the lyrics, Falling,
yes.
Fine Line, all those like songs, just if you listen to the lyrics, he says so much in them.
It's the deeper meaning behind, like you really have to dig, because like Sweet Creature, that's about his sister.
Yeah.
Aww.
Like you think it's about like a relationship that didn't end well. No.
A lot of them is like about his family and stuff.
Yes.
And like him like
mom.
not being able to see them or like because you know Yeah.
Aww.
And then like him performing
just say aw.
But like him performing just like all like the videos and everything, he's just such like a happy person performing, and like you can tell like he really enjoys to do it. And then he like advocates and stuff. Like I know like his Dallas shows where he had like the gun violence things and everything and giving out shirts. Like he's just such a genuine person, and like even the interactions that you see with fans and everything.
I know, and I feel so bad about how like when he was younger, how fans treated him, because they saw him as like a sex symbol.
Yes.
And I just, like, I know that kind of, like, really affected how he, like, goes about things now. But, he's just, like, such a great artist.
90% of the TikToks me and Kelsey be sending each other is Harry related. Like, if you go through our, like, messages, all the TikToks are Harry related. We have each other with that.
Exactly. And I will forever regret not getting tickets to Lola. So if he goes on it, hopefully, putting this out into the universe now, he will go on another tour.
He's coming off of his hiatus.
He will go on another tour with at least a final album before he freaking decides to settle down and have kids, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
crazy.
I will be at that concert.
No.
I don't care how much it is. I will.
Signing the whole family up for the pre-sale. Kelsey, we are going. I will pit tickets.
I need to see him live at least once before he stops.
And I feel like
just
it's
like going on tour and stuff.
sadly sooner than we think. But I feel like he will come out with another album, his like goodbye album, and then that'll be it.
Yeah.
I feel like he's not just gonna dip after Live on Tour.
Yeah, because I feel like he just has too much like care for like the people that have supported him for so long to just like leave us hanging like that.
Especially the fact that he was literally touring for like 3 years, Love on Tour, because it was like before COVID, then COVID, and then after COVID he was still touring.
Yeah. So I really hope there's a final show, as you want to put it.
And the rumors are the rock album is coming.
Oh my god, a rock album. Okay, guys, Kiwi. I don't know. That was the first taste I got of rock Harry.
Yes! Kiwi eats.
Oh my gosh. I need him in like some leather, like a little electric guitar.
His Halloween, one of his Harry Ween outfits in the leather.
The Elvis Presley one.
Yes.
And then like his little outfit for the Grammys was all leather.
Yep.
And he had no shirt underneath.
I'm gonna need him to keep doing like the vest. The arms need to be out. The tattoos need
like
to be
no shirt underneath.
Yes.
And just like he has aged so well too. Just like not like his tattoos when he was like kind of like still young in One Direction. I was scared because he kind of went a little crazy with the needle and the ink there for a second. But he has like, since he's grown like more muscle and like build, it looks way better. Like, I didn't think he could look better,
Yeah.
but
There's a couple edits me and Kelsey have sent each other of, like, the focus is just his arms.
Oh.
And then he does the little whale, like,
Yes.
when he sprays water up.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Mm.
That's crazy.
To be in the front row.
That's what I'm saying, pit tickets. Cut us off, Kennedy, before we keep on going.
No, but with Harry Styles, like, I like his music. I'm not like a huge fan like these two right here, but I will say his concerts do look like an experience. And Matilda is my freaking song.
My
Yeah.
gosh.
That is the song for, if you all have not heard of Matilda, the song, you all should listen to it, especially if you're the older sibling in a family. I'm not the older sibling, but it's still a very sweet song that I think a lot of people can relate to in any family situation.
We are putting you on. Go
Yes.
listen to Harry, bro.
He's so indie and underground. He needs more support.
More support, guys.
Yeah.
He's an up-and-coming artist.
Yeah, up-and-coming
To get him
artist.
on another tour, guys.
Yes, please. That is the end of this two-parter type of episode that we did today. Shout out to Kelsey for talking to us for hours.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, you know, she's gonna work for us in the future, so
Right now, she's underpaid.
Yeah, she's
She's
our
getting the experience.
Yeah, she's our unpaid intern.
That's crazy.
So make sure that you, like, you know, leave us a good rating, likes, comments, reviews.
All that type of stuff. Share with a friend. Share with a
Exactly.
fellow fangirl.
Do it all so Kelsey can be paid.
Yeah.
Exactly. And my social media will be in the description below.
Yes.
Well, no, it's playing. It will be. And everything else is always in the show notes, so you can go follow our Instagram, and you should definitely do that, and our TikTok, because I be trying, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
And she be doing it.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.
Bye.